Hey, it's Tracy, back again at Zoo America, and we are actually in a really awesome room right now. This is where they keep some of the animals for education purposes. They've got owls in here, and back in here they have some turtles. There's a jay. Are you used for educational purposes?
Yes.
They're so cute. Look at these little guys. And then we have something very special for you. Elaine has... Tell us about what you've got.
This is an American alligator. And he's over a foot long now. He's about 9 months old. And when he hatched from an egg, and all alligators do, he was probably about this big. So shrink him down to about 8 inches, and that's the size of a newly hatched alligator. So he'll continue to grow. If you would see him next year at the same time, he's going to be about 10 inches longer. And then 2 years from now, another 10 inches. And once he reaches about 5 or 6 feet, then his growth slows down.
So he's not going to eat anyone right now?
No, he's not going to eat anyone. He could eat small fish, a small frog. They eat lots of insects at this age. He struggles every now and then.
So if we let Jay hold him, Jay's not going to get eaten? There's not going to be one less Jay in the world?
No, he has 80 very sharp teeth. The alligator, I don't know about Jay. But if he would bite you, and he won't, but if he would, it would be a hard pinch.
Huh.
He will not bite your finger off. We will not be taking you to the hospital.
Okay.
I promise.
Go ahead, Jay.
Do you want to hold him? Yes. Okay. Just hold him just like me. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
Okay. And when he struggles, just write it out, okay?
All right.
And you don't have to hold, if you hold real tightly, he will think you're a predator. Mm-hmm. So you want to hold him somewhat loosely, but securely.
All these rules.
All these rules.
Can I use a flash on this one? Or?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah. When they're young, they have a lot of banding on them, and that helps them to be well camouflaged. Life is dangerous for a young alligator because they get eaten up in the food chain. Most of the time they stay very still. They try desperately to look like they're part of their surroundings. And by having those bands on their back and on their body, it does help them with camouflage.
Now, like snakes, they have two different bands. Like on the underside they have ones that go horizontal.
Yes.
And the top they have scales. Is
Yes.
it the same? Right?
No, it's not the same. Alligators do not have the overlapping scales on the belly and the ventral surface that a snake would have. So, you know, when they're sometimes they're in the water, obviously, but they're just, their eyes are above the surface. They have nostrils, which are right here at the end of the snout. You're good. Just write it out. He'll be fine. They also have ears, and the ears are located right here behind each eye.
Wow.
So they can hear, they can see, and they can breathe as well as smell when they're in the water, because those things pop up above the surface.
Now, when he's underwater, he has the two different eyelids.
Oh!
Yes, he has actually what we would call a third eyelid, nictitating membrane, and that helps to protect the delicate eyeball when they go under. Simply if they want to go under and check things out, or if they've caught something that's thrashing around, that protects the eyeball.